I want to share a technique with you if you are struggling with panic attacks. Now, believe it or not, many years ago, I actually struggled with panic attacks, and then I discovered this technique, which really helped me to steer out of it. So I was sitting in my master's graduation when all of a sudden I felt this intense surge of anxiety rushing through my body. And I started to feel my heart pounding. It was beating so fast, and it felt like it just wanted to jump out of my body. And I struggled to breathe. It felt like I was actually being smothered, and like there was this pressure on my chest, and I broke out in a cold sweat. So I sat there and I thought, oh my gosh, I can't get out, and I need fresh air. And really feeling trapped, I started to just look around and trying to affirm that there's enough space. I looked at the exits and I told myself there are enough exits if I need to get out. So what I did next was I rolled my eyes up to the ceiling, shifting my gaze basically away from the crowded hall. And I just kept focusing on this openness. I then started to really focus on my breathing, taking nice, long, deep breaths, like right into my stomach. And then after a couple of minutes, I started to feel, I'm easing out of it. So this visual distraction and the diaphragmatic breathing that I did helped me to basically gain back my control. And it's actually quite ridiculous if you think about it, because when you have a panic attack, most likely you really not in any real danger. It's just your nervous system that thinks that you are in danger, and then it creates this fight or flight response in your body. My panic attacks didn't stop because of this technique. It stopped because I started to see a life coach, and I worked through things. And during the healing process, my nervous system basically got a reset, and it started to regulate and modulate properly again. And while the technique helped me in that moment, and I'm sure it's going to help you as well, I think it's important to say, well, it's just a plaster. It's not fixing the problem. And if you notice that you have these recurring panic attacks, or you live in constant fear of the next panic attack, or you avoid situations where you might get triggered, then it is important to seek help. Because sometimes panic attacks can be an indicator, like this red light flashing, saying there's something deeper that you need to address, like letting go of emotional stuff or events or traumas. Perhaps it's a medical condition or a mental health condition that needs to be addressed. So if you are experiencing panic attacks, I don't need to tell you how horrible it is, and how horrible it is to wonder when that next one is going to happen. So my contact details are in the description below. You can just email me and we can have a chat to just discuss the possibility of coaching and how it can also help you to reset your nervous system.